1, 2, 3. Oh, give me crack corn and I don't care. Give me crack corn and I don't care. Give me crack corn and I don't care. And Savage AF is back.
Savage AF, y'all. You know that's the show for you.
Yeah, it is.
I'm your boy Black Pedro.
Yo, this is Shang right here. Yes. This is the immaculate almond shaped Black Pedro, and the I would say basketball shaped, but at the same time moving forward, comedian Shang, aka the beige bomber, aka they call me Butterscotch.
Okay. There you go. And you know you got to be tough when your nickname is Butterscotch. So
yeah, you can't step to it, because you step to a nigga named Butterscotch. There's a chance he got a switchblade and a little gun right in the back.
It's one of those ironic nicknames. You know what I'm saying? Like has an opposite meaning. All right, y'all. We are here for you live on YouTube and Facebook at the same damn time, Monday through Friday. Now listen, Monday and Friday.
Get it straight.
We're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, Tuesdays through Thursdays, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, wow. That's it. That's what happens.
You know what it is. If you ever miss us live, you fucked up that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
start that over.
You know what? Wait, hold on. You know what? Let's address this. We're about to go into the show. I see the people in the feed. I see you. But let me just say something to you people. When you miss our show, do you understand that a piece of your DNA fades away and you are no longer a human being?
Yes, you know what it is. So to redeem your humanity, you definitely want to go to youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld. Okay.
Right.
All one word. And that's the YouTube page where all the shows are archived. So you can get back right.
You can get back right. You can make your life better and make yourself better. But the bottom line is, you have to make sure that you go to the YouTube page like a fucking champion that you could be and do this. Ring the bell. And you know what? A lot of people go by the superficial thing that they like to see. And we need these too. Give us the thumbs up. Make sure you check us out. Also, make sure you check us out on the Instagrammage. You know what the Instagrammage is. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro in the building, and at Comedian Shang. If you don't do that, your feet will stink and you won't love your baby Jesus. Right. If you believe in Jesus, we're just saying. Also, if you don't like looking at our faces. Now, I understand why you don't looking at my face. I get it. My face, it incites terror and fear, and at the same time, seduction and sensuousness mixed with, I don't know, confusion.
Just hood shit.
Hood shit. Now, I understand why the ladies try to gravitate to the Pedro-ish. Okay?
I get nothing.
But if he doesn't get it, what you can do is hear us on all these platforms. iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Yeah, we on all of them.
SoundCloud too, yay.
Yeah, we got SoundCloud. Yeah, that was the R&B version of SoundCloud. We got Christian T. Luxon in the building.
Yes, sir. What up, bye?
You know what?
Just say.
Yeah, Christian T. Luxon. I wanted to let everybody know in the feed. You haven't probably seen Christian T. Luxon. Christian T. Luxon successfully had a sex change from a man to become a man. So, yeah, a lot of people, and you know, the doctor pretty much just, you know, put him to sleep, woke him up, go. It worked. So he gave me the finger. Oh yeah,
savage, man. Hey, good to see you out there, brother. As well as everybody else, man. Without people here, you know, this is just a bad Zoom call between me and
Yeah,
Shane.
yeah, it would suck. It would suck. It would suck.
But I do see Bronda, Nicole, Queen B. Oh, who else we got? Breezy JJ's is in it. I see you, man. Oh, y'all are active today. Y'all be having a book club within the show. AJ Fit, Christian, I see it. Yeah, Pam Knox here. Damani, Clark, Lotto app. Okay, that's a new name. I don't know. We'll see you. What's going on? Man, to everybody here, we thank you guys so much. Also, let's not forget the most important thing in life before we get into the crux of the show. This is essentially the essence of life right now. If it was Dune, we'd call it the spice or whatever. Instagram. Make sure you're following me and Shang. Okay?
Yeah, because that's important.
That's gotta do that. All right. We're out of here. We're into it. Let's get it going. Anything else? Oh, this Thursday, right?
Is it this Thursday?
This Thursday, you can see us live right here in Hollywood if you're in the area, guys, at the world famous Hollywood Laugh Factory, nestled on Sunset Boulevard in the lights. And you're going to see your stars of Savage AF. Finesse Mitchell got there. Shout out to Ron. So, yeah.
And Mike Marino.
Mike Marino. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Mike Marino. Yeah, we got a lot of, and you see Pedro apparently has the bobblehead.
Yeah.
Apparently they made Pedro's head like he's like, hey, everybody. So, Tuesday night is bat night for all the kids. I mean, it's like, wow.
It looks like I took a what do they call those? A fat head of myself and just
threw it on there. So
jumped up on the post.
It'll be a good show. Make sure you guys check us out. Make sure you come out. It'll be Thursday at 9:30. Make sure you check out the show. And if you come out, you'll be a better person. You'll feel like, put it this way, your orgasms will be 5 times stronger than you've ever had. If you see us live.
There you go. We're gonna hit your chakras. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Let's get into it because we kind of got to fly through one today. Let's get it, y'all. We are going to. It is Monday, April 18th. 2022, the year of your Lord. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. That's our motto. All right. We're going to end today's show with the Shangry. Take your privilege to the face, snowflakes. I have no idea what that message is about. We'll see.
Yeah, you get a kind of an idea. Yeah.
Black Pedro pop in today. Hold the presses. I might be watching the NFL again.
Oh. Agony, disappointment.
Hold on. Just hold on. We'll talk about it. But stay tuned. But before we get into that, you brought up Jesus earlier, Shang, and this was his weekend, this past weekend, big weekend for Jesus. And rather than you Christians getting into your, regular celebrations, you got into some holy shit.
Yeah.
10 mass shootings this weekend. Let's talk about it. But speaking of shootings, we are going to start off with death and the only other thing that's guaranteed in life, they say, taxes. They're due today. Get off your ass. Get that extension like I did, like Shang did. All right.
Yeah, we got that. I had to go with the extension. I thought I'd have everything done.
I got caught up,
but I wasn't done. But the bottom line is, it makes me still question the taxes, because if you look at the percentages between agents, well, at least with us, with comics, the agent, the manager, the fucking, they all get it. I'm making 20% by the end of the day. And I'm trying to understand. I don't remember none of these IRS motherfuckers telling none of these jokes. I didn't hear one of them talk about fucking the drunk girl in the back of the bar. I don't remember that. So, okay, that, by the way, that's not one of my jokes.
Right.
Because I don't do stuff like that. But I'm just saying, the bottom line is, I feel like it's a sham. I feel like putting Wesley Snipes in jail over taxes, and yet Amazon pays dick.
Yeah.
When you see all these top corporations that they don't pay hardly anything, and yet the middle class and the lower people that are a little bit lower class, we got to pay all the taxes.
Yeah. I mean, the taxes are obviously set up to help rich people out as much as possible for the most part, especially like Trumpty Dumpty gave a big old tax break for the wealthy. You know, I don't have a problem paying taxes, man, as long as and you know they take it out your check. So yeah, if you got a problem with it, so the fuck what? They already took some money out. But you know the way it's distributed though, it definitely needs to be re-examined.
It re-examined and readdressed, just like the police. The police need to be readdressed and re-examined, and also they say not defunded, but reallocated because these motherfuckers are dirtbag dirties. Okay, so let's. I don't know if I can say that. Is that a double?
Dirties.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dirtbag dirties. Dirty.
I kind of like chuckled on that one, like and then my head went up like, what does a
dirtbag dirty
look like?
Yeah, all right, but they need to be fucking. I was gonna say something else. How do you put the word rape in re?
I don't know that you should.
Okay. I think their face should be raped. I'm not gonna try to say fancy words. Fuck that. I'm gonna say what it is. Okay, the bottom line is, all right, I need their face to be raped because goddamn it, they keep getting away with murder all the fucking time. But aside from that, I feel like the IRS constantly gets away with murder, and they can ruin people's lives. They can do all these different things, and you know we got to have it all done by a certain day. But they take your shit whenever they fucking want to. I'm against them. I hope no IRS agents are seeing this because I apologize if I've offended you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they're gonna audit your ass, automatically. Speaking of taking shit, I took a lot of shit last week for this shirt, and like I promised y'all, it's back. Okay, it's gonna be a week of polka dots, and like the IRS, fuck you, pay me. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, I got a whole
people in the feed. Let him know what you feel about.
I got a week's worth of dots for y'all. Different shirts, different vibes.
His digital ass shirt he got on right now.
Watch out now.
Let him know if you like the little dots. Look at it. And when he moves, the dots make little dances.
Yeah.
All right. So
seizure anyone? Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, we see a lot of new people in the feed. Oh shit, we got some new people in the feed. Yeah, I don't know who Clark Lotto app is. But that's a new one because I didn't know a lot of people's name was Clark Lotto app. Let's see. We got Annette. Hello, Annette. Hello, Annette. Hello, Annette. Nicole H. Who by the way, I've shot heroin with. Good woman, especially with holding the needle, the right angle. Didn't give me a bunch of potholes in my arm.
Found the vein right away.
Right, she found the vein. She's a good woman. She's a true one. Rhonda, on the other hand, kind of shaky with it. I don't like doing heroin with her. Yeah. But AJ Fitz in the building. Okay. We're the black. Wow, we're the black sheep. They already started.
Hey man, listen. First of all, who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep? No, not who I am or where I'm coming from.
Here we go. Yeah.
Listen.
Here we go.
Dog, AJ Fit, well versed in the black sheep lingo, man. Listen, y'all. Make sure all of y'all, anybody we just shouted out, make sure you're on your taxes, okay? Because no matter how you feel about it, you know, it's something you can't avoid, and you might get money back. You know what I mean? So
they don't give a fuck. They don't give
beneficial. A fuck. Yeah, if you owe money, they're gonna be on your ass. But if they owe you, they'll be like, oh, you didn't file. Oh well.
Oh well.
So you know, don't.
That's what I'm saying. Everything in the world is corrupt. There's a corruption across the board. Everybody knows that. And yes, wow, it's something. We're getting a lot of thing in the feed. It's not a sparkly shirt. Actually, there's spots. And I just wanted to say, how dot are you? Pedro. Oh, stop it.
What's dot you say?
Yes, we can do this all fucking show. No,
you don't want to do that.
But Phenom came in with all her feeling. Exactly. The tax that ass, folks, makes no sense. Once upon a time, they even had Ron Isley handcuffed to his sick bed in a hospital back in the day. And we know he survived decades of Jim Crow and taxation without representation. It's a goddamn
goddamn rageous, I think is
contagious how they do black entertainers. Right. The bottom line is, if you look at how Amazon, now today is tax day, but I want to see how the people at Amazon are reacting. they will get that shit extended till 2025 and still won't pay it then. So why isn't the IRS up their ass? Why isn't the IRS up Trump's ass? The IRS should be up Trump's ass, out his balls, back into his mouth.
Because there's a lot of people in his ass right now. Letitia James up there. Letitia James.
I heard she got a wing of his ass.
Cy Vance.
Cy Vance is up his ass.
The motherfucking
the commission's not up his ass. The AG is not up his ass because the AG is a bitch ass nigga that's sucker ass to Mr. Rogers face fucker. Dirty ass, dirty. How long does it take you for you to fuck? Hey, what's up, JB?
JB.
How long does it take you to see that this dude is corrupt? And the IRS, I believe, is corrupt. But today is the day where they could go, shut your mouth and do what we're supposed to do.
You know who's the only people more gangster than the IRS? Scientology, dog. The Church of Scientology. These motherfuckers, when the IRS came after them, they put private eyes on the IRS agents and started following them.
Wow.
And muscled them motherfuckers right on out of their tax shit.
Wow. Well, I mean, look, churches too. Now, this is for, hey, what up, no other Miranda? I'm not saying that if you're a religious person, don't get mad at me. You can get mad at Pedro too, whatever you want to do. But the bottom line is churches get exempt from a lot of shit, and they do a lot of shit that I feel like they should get taxed on. But churches get exempt. Apparently, Amazon and top corporations in the top 1% of 1% get exempt because there is no fucking reason as much money as Amazon makes, which I don't know the number. Pedro, can you tell me what the number Amazon makes?
Per year, like no, it's just probably.
It's a number you can't even.
It's like 4 Earths worth of money.
It's
they could
buy. It's an Earthillion.
Yeah,
that's how much they make. Right. Which is a new word. That's right, Earthillion.
A teratrillion.
Yeah, the bottom line is Amazon doesn't pay, and yet let Pedro slip up. Let Pedro slip up. I come over to his place. Pedro be on the front lawn, tied in one of those wooden things.
With my head. Like, kick me, called? Please. So like,
what's it called? What's it called?
I don't know what it is. I can't,
somebody in the feed help us. And it'd be like, not a guillotine, because they wouldn't cut his head off because they need him alive to pay the money.
Like, I'd be sitting there with my wine glass over here, like, hey, help me.
Okay, the bottom line is you look at how they treat the middle class. You look at how they what's up? Let's not forget. Oh shit, Jeff Keller said it right.
In the building.
Let's not forget the federal income tax was created to finance the Civil War. Right. There's so many reasons that I feel like the police should be revisited and restructured and retrained because they obviously don't know how to handle their business and properly. And I think the IRS, we should re-examine it because they fuck shit up a lot, man. They have actually taken people to court, ran their fucking finances into the ground, and then found out they were wrong. But they never compensate the people they did that to.
See, that's how shit starts. That's how the bullshit starts.
That's how the bullshit going down.
Yeah, man. So, all right, but it's going down today. Either get your taxes in or file an extension. We do encourage you to participate.
That's what I called I called my Becky because I did have a sister. I'm gonna keep it real. I had a sister for years, decades.
Held you down,
and she got so rich off of me. She got a better job for doing taxes for corporations, and now she got me another tax person. I know I'm gonna get rammed up the ass. I might as well just. It's gonna be that scene when Ving Rhames was in the basement in Pulp Fiction, because they're gonna get my ass. I am so fucked.
I'm gonna come in with the sword. I got your back.
Okay, cool, good, yeah, because it's like, are these hillbilly motherfuckers just decided to run up in my ass?
Yes, sir.
I hope y'all didn't come in on that part. Cause like,
welcome to Savage AF, guys. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. All right, man. Okay, so on some real shit, Neither of us are religious, neither myself nor Shang. But like I mentioned earlier, this was Jesus's big weekend. And
then wait a minute, Jesus, what is he doing? A concert? Hey, you guys ready to rock?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, the Easter, his crucifixion, death, resurrection, that's what that Easter weekend is all about. And that's it. That's the big one. He many miracles turned wine into water. I mean, water into wine. Took I think one fillet of fish sandwich and fed 3,000 people or some shit like that. Ooh, excuse me.
Why does he keep turning water into wine? We need water, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, it was a wedding,
Oh, well,
keep the party going, type
but
thing.
So
the big one is the resurrection, right? Like that's the one that makes him, the Messiah. Like he died for our sins, so they believe, and then resurrected and came back to life after death. So, that's a pretty big as far as miracle goes. That's so. But instead of that, there will be many people who won't be, resurrecting this weekend or after this weekend, as we had over 10 mass shootings around America, east, west, north, south. It was everywhere.
Wow.
Miss Adverb is here, late as hell. Get up on the pole, but talk your shit. And the dots are back. Exactly. Get on it.
The bottom line is when you said holy shit, which is very good, Pedro. Mass shootings, it seems like it's every other week, every other day. It just seems like something that we were supposed to live with now. Deadly mass shooting here, mass shooting there. Apparently, it's just everywhere you look. Easter's supposed to be a happy time with the little chickadees and happiness.
There's a rabbit that lays eggs.
There's a rabbit that lays eggs. How cool is that supposed to be? But is that what we get? No. We get crazy. And I'm going to tell you who did the most mass shootings. I know everybody keeps saying that I shouldn't always make something racial. It was not black people.
Do they match the dots on my shirt?
Oh, shit. Yes, they do.
And, the dots on my shirt, by the way, represent how many mass shootings there were this weekend. Like, it went off.
20.
Malls and everything.
10? Was it 10 or 20?
It's 10. It's 10. Well, that's the last I heard as I was going into the show here. Yeah, man. So we talk a lot about having a gun problem while also encouraging sane, law-abiding, calm-minded citizens to own weapons, black people especially, and train on how to use them properly. But at the same time, America obviously has a problem. Like
America has a problem. People get disgruntled and they go, fuck it. We can't even have a good Easter without the Easter bunny flipping the fuck out, killing us. What happened to
man? Come on, man. I was sipping, dog. You hit me with that one. I was sipping, man. Come on, man.
I mean, the bottom line is, if you look at the mentality, it shows how much we're breaking down. It's basically us breaking down. Not only democracy is being taken away from us. We already know that. We know democracy is being stripped away easily by the right. But honestly, white males that can't handle basic pressure or didn't get enough pussy or didn't get any pussy in high school, decide to buy a gun, and then everybody got to die. And I just don't get that. I mean, it's constantly, and people say, well, you can't say it's black people shoot black people. Okay, black people definitely shoot black people. Okay, but
white people shoot white people.
White people shoot white people.
It doesn't.
Mexican. It is all within that. But when you think of the massive numbers, when it's 20 people, 30 people, when you look at the situation that happened at the Walmart, if you look at El Paso, if you look at Milwaukee, if you look at Vegas. In Vegas, this dude had 2 hotels full of ammo. A 58-year-old white man that was rich as fuck decided, and he wasn't shooting at black people. He said, you know what? Enough of this country music. And he killed 50 people and injured 95.
That's crazy, bro.
Think about it.
Nicole H says mass shootings in the spring equals spring ritual, almost like it's a seasonal event, you know, and it does seem to come around like that.
But
AJ
Easter?
Come on, man. You can't resurrect if you don't die. You know, I don't know what these people are thinking out here, man. Gun laws, this is from AJ Fit. What up, bro? Gun laws get looser every 6 months, so expect more to come this summer. Yeah, one state just it was another state that just passing a law like a concealed carry, whatever, you can just carry guns concealed whenever, wherever. It's like not sure.
Okay, AJ Fit, the subway shooter recently was a black man. I'm talking about percentages wise. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Black people definitely, I said that. Black people flip out. But the percentage of people they've caught, when you look at a Dylan Roof, when you look at situation after situation, it seems like in masses, white men have shot more people in masses. Now, black people, I'm surprised more black people haven't shot more people. With all of the mental terrorism we deal with and strain of just being a black person in America and being shit on in society when it comes to our vote, when it comes to our rights, when it comes to judgment in the justice system, we don't still flip out and shoot more motherfuckers. I'm stunned.
Yeah, man. But you know, obviously there's a problem, and y'all can keep praying on it if you want to, but that ain't gonna work.
You know why? Because God can't stop the Easter Bunny from hell.
The reality is, though, you can't like most people. I think they said 90%. I saw this on CNN. They said 90% of Americans, just Republican, Democrat, black, white, doesn't matter, right? Just people are in favor of background checks, but Congress is literally doing nothing about that. You know what I mean? So,
the kids, remember when the shooting happened? The kids came out and moved more talk and more conversation towards gun legislation than the adults did. It was, but again, it was older men in Congress like, I'm gonna have my right to shoot. I mean, and what are you so mad about? You know what it is? The other thing is, and after shooting a gun for the first time, which is years ago, this is decades ago, illegally, I'm going to admit it. I was illegal with mine. I will be legal in whatever amount of time it takes to paperwork. But guns are sexy to people. Guns are just.
Well, we you know, when you put Christian Bale there, you know, it's gonna look cool.
When he does a kung fu gun move. Yeah.
No, but obviously, I mean, that's part of the larger problem, right? Is that we have these romanticized, you know, fictionalized tales that so heavily involve guns and make it all look so cool. Jeff Keller says 52% of mass shootings by white folks. Now, Jeff is an on-point man, but that feels low.
No, that was really low.
3% tile or something like that. I'm like, but
well, I mean, no, but you got to put other races in.
You do have to understand, and what is considered a mass shooting. I think it's 4 or more people injured or or killed.
And Pamela Knox, what's going on, Pamela? Let me tell you something. People are like, I know the first time I rubbed a gun on my dick, it felt.
Wow, that must have hurt.
No, it's just the way you do it. You got to do it, know how to do it. So, I can't believe and again, I hope nobody came in on that part of it.
And this is why you need to take, classes as well, so you know how to properly handle it.
You're not supposed to be rubbing it on your dick like, yeah, who's the man? Who's the man I am? Who's going to say something about it? Nobody. You know why? Because I'll pop a cap in their ass. That's right. And after that, after I shoot them, I'll pop another cap in their ass, but it won't be the same kind of cap. You know, it's just creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, see, I love the fact that y'all want to put y'all out those cents in. I like that. White kids will kill their parents if they switch Xbox and PlayStation off. This is true. It's true. Yes, other races. I'm not saying that just white people do it. I didn't say that. I said that white people, the majority of mass shootings.
Yeah.
And I will find out with this 10 that we just had. It probably wasn't a bunch of black people.
Yeah,
it probably
yeah, most of the time it's not. But I'd be interesting to see how the other 48% of mass shootings break down in America.
Mr. Bowman had to make sure he emphasized cold hard steel. Sounds like a porno.
Yeah, you know, we're writers over here, guys. So stay on your toes.
All right.
Jeff Keller says gun laws are created to make white people feel safe against black people. That's why they don't say anything when police kill black people. I mean, yeah, you know, the proliferations of guns in America came during Reconstruction, and that great fear that once you freed the slaves, that they were just going to come and chew on your children and you know, stomp on your spine and do those dances all over your head and just break your skull and drink your blood.
But what do you think it was about this religious weekend with all you godly people and you Christians that made you flip the fuck out? And
now, admittedly, I don't know much about any of the shooters, right, or anything really. I you know, it because it's so many. I'm just like, there's a greater point here than who any of the one shooters were, but there was something about this weekend, right? Like what did happen on this?
Well,
from Good Friday to Easter Sunday.
I can tell you what the problem was. Okay, one, Easter is frustrating. The kids are acting up. You can't find the fucking eggs they hid.
God damn it!
The jelly beans weren't the ones you ordered. What do? You go kill at least 20 people at a synagogue. That's what you do. Nah. And it ain't about the Jews. It's about those fucking eggs.
I know you got them in here, motherfuckers. And everybody's like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Yeah. Happy Easter, motherfuckers.
Something's in the water, America. I don't know what it is, but you know.
But Pedro being a multiple gun owner.
Yeah.
Multiple gun owner. He has a shotgun. Never really asked him why he had that. Who the fuck are you?
I got two. He
got two shotguns. I'm like, what kind of problems are you having in your life? I want to talk about the people that got machine guns. What the fuck is going on in your life?
Fully automatic
machine guns in the house and in the dit-dats. That's what my pops used to call it. He had one of those little ones, the little thing.
He called it pearl handle.
Yeah, he called it the dit-dat.
Like dit-dat. I'm gonna call mine the dot.
See, here we go. No, but he called it the dit-dat because he did that right there. And, you know, so the bottom line is, when we see all of these shootings, when we see all this stuff, if this weekend is not an example for fucking legislation to be passed to actually limit guns, or at least make it harder for people, because they're making it hard for me to get one, and I agree with them 1,000%.
Well, you know, I think we can think about ways to sell this. Queen Bee says it's a lot of mentally ill people with guns. Absolutely, you know, that the mental illness part is key. So you know, but then there are a lot of people, many more people who aren't crazy, right? Who want to be responsible gun owners, right? So, you know, I wouldn't want to talk about it as like making it harder to get guns as much as, you know, it's more about making sure each gun owner is as responsible as possible. Right. And up to some standard being held, right? Like, so,
trained.
Right. So like, yeah, you've had, training is the other key part, but look at people's past, right? Like, oh, have you been into institutions mentally, right? Like, oh, you've been to jail several times for violent assaults. Okay, let's think about this before we just give you.
But in Texas, they let you slide. It's like, so you beat your baby mama half to death because she didn't have the Eggos ready. You know, I like my Eggos in the morning, bitch. And you just start beating the shit out of her. And then you shouldn't be able to go get a gun. I'm sorry, you should not be able to get a gun. But if there's somebody that's responsible, wants to learn, wants to go to training, wants to take it. In fact, I think that in order to get a gun, it should be mandatory that the training be part of it. And you have to pay for it. You pay for the fucking gun and the training. You get the training, the responsibility of how fucking you have a deadly weapon in your fucking midst, and then you can have a gun. But they won't do that.
And prove you can store it responsibly.
Right. You got to have a driver's license to drive a car, and a car is a deadly weapon.
And you got to prove you can drive it before they give you the license.
You can't be like, no, come on, nigga. You know I can drive. You know what?
Take my pictures.
You know what? Come on, man. Come on, me, dude. This is me. Anytime you see a dude go, hey, come on, it's me. It's
just
me,
being
man.
the driver's license picture, like, come on, man.
No, you can't. You can't drive a car. You can't. There's a joke about it. Not me. I can't remember the comic that said it. You should get a license before you have a kid. Before you raise a crazy motherfucker to go out and do half the shit that happened this past weekend. You should have training classes and psychological fucking evaluation before you have a kid. I think you should have a psychological evaluation before you get a gun. And not only evaluation, but Pedro, you said it. I'm saying it over and over again. Training. Not that romantic shit you see in movies like where the guy goes.
You trying to spin a bullet around the no, listen.
Yeah, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. I almost broke my collarbone through my asshole trying to shoot that shotgun with Pedro. That shit kicked me back. I actually went, ah! And all the people look back, what happened to that guy? And then they go, oh, his first time with a shotgun. They go, oh yeah. And Pedro said, ow, even Pedro said, ow, that messed up one of my polka dots.
Yeah, Phenom Brown, I got as many guns as I got polka dots, girl, and bullets too. But yeah, being trained is what else she say? Hold on.
Yeah, there it is. I got it.
You got it. I hope them white dots on that shirt rep all the killer clanners he would take out. Oh Lord. Blasting them fools. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Oh, I should have. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
But okay,
that's we've talked about it. That my prep is more along those lines. It's not,
But you know what happens?
Niggas in the street could get this nigga. Like, no, I'm not.
Like, I ain't trying to be menace to mid Wilshire. Fuck out of here. I'm not trying to be like hardcore. Like, yeah, man, I see your ass at the Whole Foods, nigga.
Right, menace to high society, nigga.
Exactly, nigga.
I saw you at Nobu, nigga. On site, nigga.
On site, nigga.
Hibachi, nigga.
Oh shit, is that what we doing? Okay, nigga, okay. What kind of wine you drinking, bitch?
Nigga, I sashimi y'all niggas.
Yeah, you better take that last sip of that fancy wine, son. Because after that, blam, blam. Or like my pop said, dot.
dot.
But the mass shootings this weekend, I just want to say something to the people out there. Anybody that was touched by this shit, it's absolutely horrendous. If you just going to fucking get you some avocados and the motherfucker decided to come in there and kill a bunch of people. That's what happened in Milwaukee. Literally, people were shopping and this motherfucker was walking through the different aisles, looking down the aisle and going, pat, 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 pat. Luckily, he got shot, I think in his foot or his ankle, and they got him out. They got the shooter out. But a lot of times these shooters don't go out like as easy. And they they'll
take their own life.
They either take their own life. If you look at the one guy that tried to kill all of the people at the synagogue in Pittsburgh, also in Australia, he took out 3 cops. Like, as soon as the cops came through the door, the cops didn't bust on him. They did that, hey, give white people a chance. Ooh. And they didn't bust on him, and he busted on them and killed them, dropped 3 of them. The other shooting, and you can look it up if you think I'm bullshitting you, this motherfucker came into synagogue and was like, everybody's dying. He's tried to kill, he got 9 people, but everybody's dying. And the cops tried to talk him out.
Not talk him out.
They tried to talk him out, and guess what? He said, not today, motherfucker. Not today. I came to kill some Jews, and that's what I'm going to do.
Here's we got one here for you, Shang. Stephen Bowman asked, should comedians be allowed to conceal and carry, with all these audience attacks?
Well, I did see that in Detroit. I did see that. I thought it was a skit. I checked with the other a promoter and no, it was for real.
The comedian really pulled a gun.
He really did pull a gun. Apparently, Detroit comics don't go for that shit. The guy walked up on stage, guy pulled a gun up, said, "Yeah, like I thought." And then,
well, no, the audience member was like, "I'll beat your ass," so I slapped the shit out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, right.
And then walked up on stage, and so then the comic.
No, he said, "I will Smith you." He said, "I will Smith you."
Yeah, and then he pulled out a gun on him and was like, "Yeah, see," and the dude, arms up, walked right the fuck off the stage and was like, "Yeah." Now I would say we should first put the onus on the club to create a safe environment, you know. Yes. Because back to Steven's question real quick, like, you know, I'm not really worried about it. I'm not sure this is such an epidemic of like audiences are about to start attacking comics physically.
I think so.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see.
No, I
hope I'm right.
I hope not, but it's called the Will Smith Challenge. And what they're doing is they're making sure their friend is videotaping it. So they come up and try to smack a famous comic so they can become famous by proxy of smacking that famous comic. So they're trying to do that, but there's a lot of, in fact, Tom Segura said that, you know what, fuck my career, fuck all that. I'm not a good fighter, but we will roll around on this fucking stage.
Yeah, man.
And there's a lot of people that fell away. But yes, Pamela Knox, comedians have been attacked since then. There have been comics in the past. Jimmy Kimmel's sister, Jill Kimmel, was hit in the face on stage. There's been other comics that have been attacked. Bill Burr even said it. It's been going on. Pauly Shore, which I don't know if that was a setup though, but I've seen a couple comics. Steve Hostetler has had people come up on stage, and on and on and on and on. Not that I don't think that they should have came at Steve Hostetler, but but I mean other comics.
I think some of those are setups.
Some of them are setups, but some of them are real because people get mad. I've had dudes walk towards the stage at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, not realizing I've got the higher ground, motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck you up. At a club called Stitches in Philly, and I'm not making this up, and that is the name of the club, Stitches. I got sued because I blasted a dude in the fucking face with the mic stand.
Yeah.
Because he grabbed my leg. I said, oh.
You know, I'm of the school of like, oh, this is a stool and a head hammer. It's got many purposes. So, but to Steven's point, I was like, I don't know if we should be carrying guns on stage because we're not at a great visual event. Like for the audience sake, you don't want a comic on stage, lights blasting in our face. Sometimes you can't see past the second row. So you know, you're not at a great shooting position up there, you know, to be honest.
Well,
you're in a great position to get shot. The lights all on you. The rest of the room is dark.
You're the target.
It just would not be. It would not.
Or if you know gun fu. If you know gun fu.
Gun fu. I saw somebody earlier brought that up, man.
No, that's really the name of it. Gun fu.
Yeah. see, and we might just have to have homies in the crowd like Brian Pryor. He's like, if he's in the crowd, he gonna whoop some man. I know, you know, me and him done been through some things. So you know, but really I would put the onus on the club first to
absolutely
have you know, safeguards in place that are,
and we're the entertainers. We should absolutely be, I mean, like you wouldn't let people just walk in the kitchen and start smacking the shit out of the chef. You know, you want your food, don't you? Well, the same thing with comedy. I think it would be, you know, crazy.
No, Jeff Keller said it would be hard for Pedro to pull out his shotgun. No, man, you know, I have different platforms, brother. So they wouldn't meet Bruce or Sergeant Peppers. You know, they would meet Gertrude.
Right. Gertrude is small and swift. She's small and swift, and she's elegant, and she'll take your ass out. And sometimes when he pulls the gun out, he goes, "This my lady."
Ain't no woman like the one I got.
No, but hopefully, I hope that the mass shooting trend goes down, but it doesn't look like it's going to go down.
No, we're not legislating towards it.
No, the mass shooting. What I'm saying is the multiple shootings that happened over Easter, which again, I thought that was a time for everybody to have fun, but apparently not. Apparently, it's Killer Bunny time with it. I don't know.
Killer Bunny time. Killer Bunny time.
So that's what it is. So I hope that we get past that. I hope that, you know, I can say for my kids, hey, you can go to the mall and you'll be okay. But I don't know. I don't know the way things been going. I really don't know. It's been a shit show.
Yeah. I mean, America is it. I hope we get past it too. And speaking of passes, that's going to take us right into our next segment because time is passing and we need to push on to the next. And as we do,
hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Yeah. All right, man. So here we go again. Y'all know me. I'm a big boycotter. I'm a big boycotter, man. You know, haven't watched the NFL game in a minute.
Okay,
about 6 years. Ever since Colin Kaepernick was blackballed out of the league, I was like, all right, y'all gonna do frat like that? Cool. All right, man. Well, I'm done with y'all. I'm a Lions fan, anyways. It's easy to miss that bullshit. Miss me with that. But recently, I read an article that where it said that Colin Kaepernick still has a goal of getting back into the NFL, and is also willing to take on a backup role on a team if necessary or if possible. There you go, man. But that made me think like, oh man, because I'm just like, well, it's, you know, it's a wrap. He's never going back, and I'm just not gonna watch the NFL again. But he is the linchpin issue for me. That has been the thing. It's like they did this brother so long. So if he came back, America, am I allowed?
No.
Savage AF fans, am I allowed to watch the NFL again? I might watch it. I might watch the NFL.
No.
If Colin Kaepernick comes back to the league.
No.
How is that? How is that not allowed?
No.
Well, jump on in, Shang. I mean, come on, man.
Okay. When he told me this was his Pedro Poppin, I was disgruntled. I was disheartened.
You got Shangry.
I was disheartened. I was deshangified.
Deshang pointed.
Yeah. No, I'm not giving them my fucking time, because what they did is they took, just like they did with Muhammad Ali, but not at that level. They took years off this man's career. And he probably could have been a better player than even if he would have been now, if they wouldn't have gave him so much shit. And the NFL wasn't such a fucking slave trade. And
yeah,
it's hard for me to, if they would have backed him a little bit, just like you see that the NFL is getting sued right now on multiple fucking coaches. It's more than 3 now.
Yeah, you're right.
The NFL is being sued for a fucking reason. Now, this happened years after Kaepernick shit.
Absolutely.
And so
years before,
but also there wasn't black coach. There was one black coach until we make a stink about it. Then there's another black coach. But if we don't make a stink and we act complacent, when you say that they will probably stick with the same old, so why would I support that? I will continue to watch boxing. I will continue to watch UFC. But that's one sport. I don't even watch basketball as much, because it's too frustrating for me. Even though the Brooklyn, by the way, I'm gonna say Boston, you cocksuckers, you cunts, props to you. Because Kyrie gave you the fucking finger and you gave it right back to us, you cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Kyrie was giving the finger and he's getting fined $30,000 per finger.
Yes. he got it.
Yeah, he do got it. Like, I know. What am I thinking? He does. Yeah.
That sounds crazy to us. He's like, what is it?
No, $30,000 for doing this? Oh my God. But the bottom line is, Boston, fuck you, Boston. Fuck you. But no, I was disappointed because, Pedro, do you know the reasons why we stopped watching? I know the reason I stopped watching it. And you told me in a conversation, because I was watching him watch college football and having fucking veins pop out in his neck and his forehead. He's flipping out because his team wasn't doing as well as he wanted it to go. We're in a fucking bar, and people are afraid to stand next to Pedro because he's making noises. It's the truth. See, nobody believes me. When I'm standing there, and of course I'm getting mocked because I'm sipping on my cranberry juice.
Yes, you were.
This motherfucker over there went out of the blue. I look over. Pedro just went. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with Pedro? He's like, man, my team ain't doing what they supposed to do.
These niggas ain't come to ball that day. Brian Pryor said, I equate the NFL's letting Cap be a backup to MLB not bringing Satchel Paige into the league until he was past his most dominant years.
Wow, Brian. Yeah. Brian Pryor, I got to give you something.
Put him out to pasture.
Exactly. There. If you look at what happened where they were saying, "Oh, you're gonna fight for your country," and if you look at Muhammad Ali, he said, "I'm not gonna. If you give me a gun, I'm gonna fight you. You my oppressor. You the one that messed me over. You the one."
Ain't no Viet Cong ever called me nigga.
Exactly. So I think when Colin Kaepernick, even people was like, "Well, he got money from Nike. Nike makes tons of money off of black athletes. So I don't ever feel bad about that.
If Colin Kaepernick got a starting job, I would watch that game. Just one game.
Oh, would you?
Just that one game to support him, though. You know what I mean? Because all my other moves were to support him. And then I would probably
that makes sense. That makes sense.
And you want him to get that viewership. It would be a highly viewed game, anyways. I would be down for that, just because it would then show, and that the league that this guy always deserved to be in the league, and what he did was completely benign in the grand.
And if they're going by, it was benign, and if they're going by actual skill, there were other quarterbacks with lesser skill than him that got in the NFL, not only in the NFL, but there were, they were the top quarterback. And I just go, well, stick to your fucking rules. I know the world ain't fair, because if it was fair, both of us as comics are far superior to a lot of comics that work at the clubs we work, but we don't get as many spots as them. I get a little bit more spots because they go, give the old guy some fucking spots. But I mean, aside from that,
you kill it. That's why you get
well,
I know you, like, literally, Shang will kill the next comic and then be like, "Yeah, I don't know where Jesse is. I'm here though." So
stop it.
Trunk full of bodies.
No, I'm just telling you right now. I mean, Pedro, you're the one that told me about it, and you're like, "Fuck the NFL. I ain't watching it." And I was already not watching it because I was like, "Yo, that's some bullshit." But I also don't watch college football. And you know what made me stop watching college football? A show called Ballers. When I saw all the corruption, and I knew about it, but I didn't know it was that fucking bad. Jesus Christ. It's the way they treat these college athletes. And the college athletes, you fuck your knee up, that's it. It's a wrap. Scholarship, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. They treat you like shit, but if you take $50 because you're fucking hungry, they'll kick you out. Because you've got money from a booster. So the whole thing is, I'm going to say it, and I don't want you to make fun of me. It stinks to high heaven. Yeah, I said that, everybody. I said it stinks to high heaven. I heard that on a football movie.
Well, all right, man. So that was my pop in. I guess ultimately, if Colin Kaepernick ever started in a game again, I would tune into that game. But then after that, continue my boycott of the league. Thank you for bringing me back down to earth, Shang. I almost got outside myself. These dots got me tripping,
You stupid.
Oh man, get us up out of here, dog.
All right, because we gotta flow real quick. I forgot to let y'all know. Anybody that's watching the show, this is your first time watching the show, then wow, what the hell? Where you been at? Okay, but what the fuck? Are you serious? God damn it! But listen, if this is your first time watching the show, I need you to do me a favor. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro. That's all you got to do on the Instagram, and follow at Comedian Shang. Like and subscribe. We need the likes and the subscribes, but the subscribe matters just as much as the subscriptions. And make sure that when you do that, you got to give us the link. And Yeah, so hit me. All right, so check it out. My Shangry today is I think it's a cute little homage.
An image.
An
image.
How I feel about the people that say other people are snowflakes when they are the real snowflakes. Hey, I don't know what the fuck that was. I am not high yet, but I will be later.
The edibles just kicked in, man.
Man, shit. I know y'all probably saying, "Take your privilege, take your privilege to the face, snowflakes." I'm just tired.
That sounds like a Public Enemy line. Take the privilege to the face, snowflake.
It does. It does. Chuck D.
That sounds like Chuck D, dog.
No, what I want to say is all the people that always said that we're the ones bitching about some stuff and we're being too woke. You got to be woke so you can be woke to know all of the shit that's going on. And you have to be woke to address the shit that's going on. So all your little sad faces, when we say something that's bad pertaining to you, and I'm not saying all white people, let me clarify, but the percentage of white people that are doing dirty shit, I'm allowed to talk about you, bitch. I'm allowed to let you know that you fucking suck. I'm gonna let you know that because you're in a society where you're fucking winning. You're winning even though you shouldn't be winning and you're not that good, but yet you get the good shit. You're allowed to lie, cheat, fucking do all this dirty shit. You still reap the benefits of all the good shit in life and you still can still be a fucking subpar human being. You fucking retard, fucktards, you assholes, you pieces of shit. I'm allowed to talk about you and you're not allowed to report me on fucking Facebook, you cunts. Now one of my pages is fucking flagged because you cunts don't know how to take a fucking criticism, you bitches. I want my page back. I want my fucking page back.
all the evil shit you just said, I'm still stuck on. You said, and you're not that good. you're just not. That's a mean thing to say to a You're not good.
You're just not good. And you sit around crying about what we say about you, and you're sad about all your shit. Shut the fuck up. We live in a society where I'm a black person in fucking America, where I can get pulled over for maybe I had parking tickets, and I might get a bullet in my ass. So I don't want to hear you whining and crying and going through the show. Oh my God, niggers, oh my God, niggers. You know what? You shouldn't be mad about if I'm in the right apartment building. You should be mad about that fucking neck of yours, you fucking.
Don't even.
How
it's
many?
All right there.
It's all right there. So stop your whining and calling. We all see it. Stop your whining. Stop your fucking. If anybody's a snowflake, it's number one the Republicans because you bitch about shit all the time, and it'd be you that be doing the bad shit, and you're a bad person. You do bad things. Stop being bad, and I want my fucking page back. My page is blocked for 30 days.
God damn it!
My page is. Luckily, I have others.
Yeah. Oh man, well, thank you for that, Shangry. There, Shang. You know,
sorry, I had to
get our week started nice and militant. We needed that. You know, get your.
It's not even militant. It's more like, hey, what's good for the goose is good for your mother.
Yeah, right.
Is that
right in the butt?
There's something when you say that it makes it sound nastier than really.
Hey, okay.
Right in your butt.
All right, y'all. We're going to get in your ass tomorrow.
Yeah.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what it is, man.
Tomorrow we'll be here tomorrow. Also, make sure you tell your friends, subscribe. And Thursday, April 21st, 9:30, we're going to be at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, the world famous Laugh Factory. Mm-hmm. And also, Pedro's head is not that big in person. Okay, just want you to know that
it looks like a fat head.
It's really yeah. So come check us out. It'll be Mike Marino, Finesse Mitchell. I don't know the one dude. Apparently, he's a Korean villain in a movie because
trying to kill James Bond.
And I forget the sister's name. I'll know it tomorrow, and you'll see my bulbous head there too. We'll see you then. Make sure you tell your friends. Thank you, all the new people. Yeah, that's her. All the new people that came on, thank you so much. We out of here. I think we're at. Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Yep.